Hello everyone. Hello guests. This is my first icebreaker session. I'm here to reflect myself, what went well or what happened. So it was a nice opportunity. I never thought that I'll be speaking like that. So though it's an icebreaker session, it is very self-engaging that I could recollect all my childhood and what went so far. Just to start with, can anyone tell like in South India, which is one of the oldest city, kind of thing, city, like at least 500 years old. Madurai might be one, but I'm not from that place.
Mysore?
Is there more Urdu culture?
Huh?
More Urdu culture? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was born in Hyderabad on August 73, and to my parents, Samvad Bagewadi, and my mom, Jayadevi Bagewadi. We actually, as a family, my parents and grandparents belong to Karnataka. It's very strange that I'm back in Karnataka again here, but my childhood started in Hyderabad, in an environment where my dad was working in a railways, so he was working in Karnataka for a revenue department. So that's a deep background, and I am very easygoing personality and very jolly kind of thing. One of the and even my dad is like that. Maybe it's a genes. So when someone asks me why did you move all the way from, it was very earlier days in 60s when he moved, or 70s he moved. It is not that evident that people move across states. And somebody asked him, it seems, why did you leave a cozy job in state Karnataka Revenue Department and come back to railways, which was new at that point in time. So railways was building up. And Secunderabad being, for those who don't know, is a South Central Railway headquarters. So that's why there are a lot of recruitment is going on, like we have Cisco here, right? So GCE, Global Center. So he just said, just because of one reason, that is 3 free passes and 6 PTOs. That's why I joined railways. So PTOs are like free passes for your family. So that's why our culture, and we were basically a business oriented people, like working in small to medium sized cloth merchants, all our family. So he wanted to move out of that and come to and come to city. So my nativity is actually of course Bijapur, and my last name is a place, actually a village, still kind of remote village in Bijapur, which is Bagewadi. So that's where we come from. And it was like I was in Hyderabad and started going to school and things like that. And I was brought in a culture or a location where everybody is from the same company, like railways, right? So in a railway colony. So the settings was all set, like people of same grade or used to, so there is no ups and downs. So that made life very simple in terms of adjusting that there is, no class kind of thing. But also it brought a lot of friends at the same age group. And the funniest thing I could remember those days is I used to play two things, like I would say. One is traditional sports and non-traditional sports. Traditional is cricket, you follow the crowd, and table tennis, which are there, part of the settings. Non-traditional sports included at that point in time kabaddi, like you just go on, and then we call goatees, remember? So, and all that time I used to play in those days, because we had some small ground within 2 buildings and some space. So my dad always wondered what this kid will do in future, like if he's playing this kind of sports all the time. So, but I never stopped playing. I don't know, all my group, and Hyderabad has a culture of, if you go to the old city kind of thing, it still has that culture. And then he always worried how I do good in school. So I was a very average kind of guy. Going through studies, and I don't take much seriously when I was in school, so he was always worried. And then when things started moving, and when I was in 10th, where main pressure comes in, that to do well, to go to any college. So I still did okay with some 70% pass mark. So, but his real worry was I was not really a blue-eyed boy in my class. So that was his worry. And then I fortunately got few good friends in 11th standard, and they guided me, in fact, to be serious on some of the things, because you are no more. And then I started looking things in a different perspective. But most of the time I never used to have a long-term vision. It's like always the 1 or 2. That's where I go, and not like 4, 5 or 10 years. So I always, when I'm ninth, I used to think on 10th, and on 11th, maybe I was just in 12th of engineering. So that's where he didn't like it. So those are the settings, and I still, when I go out from, I went out to India for my work. Then I met few of my childhood friends in those cities. So it was very nice that we still do keep in touch. So those old memories. So regarding the background of what I did my chemical engineering from SIT Tumkur, which is again in Bangalore here in Tumkur, and from Bangalore University. It was Bangalore University at that point in time, and I did chemical engineering again. One of the good things about me is I always try to do first time anything new pretty much better, because I get so scared about it. So I do so prepared, and then coming to IT was in the same way. So I wanted to do a consulting job, and then try to move some countries around. So I worked before Cisco. I worked in software, SoftPro Systems, which is a small 100 people company in STP Hyderabad, and later on I moved to Mahindra Satyam, and this is my third company. But with Mahindra Satyam I was 11 years, so I had an opportunity to go a lot of different countries as a president. So a lot of cross-cultural experience was there, where as a person I developed a lot to understand, to be patient, to think long term, to respect others, and what to talk, how to talk. So I feel this is my personal assets, dealing with people in different areas. And my goal in life is two things. As still I am the same guy. I don't think very long term, but sometimes my wife pressurizes us to think long term, but that's a different thing. And I take it life as it comes. I don't rush through, and many things happen. I just take it as it goes, good or bad. And second thing is I wanted to do a lot about. I'm not a great kind of very good in financial thing, but at least whatever I earn, I just contribute some of the amount to charity for kids needed. Many people do, but I wanted to make it as a schedule so that I don't have to think that I have to earn a lot and then do a charity kind of thing. So, and just to end, my goal in life was to become financially independent by 35, but I'm 38 now, so it is every 5 years it is going ahead and ahead. So I don't know, I'll retire in life, but as long as I'm working, I would try to be a good person around. So thanks.